Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your reading. Let's tap into the flow. There's a flow of energy. It was existing before this reading. It will exist after this reading, but we're going to dip our cup into the river and see what we can pull out. Messages for Taurus, please. First of all, we have the Seven of Wands. Next, we have the Seven of Cups. And then we also have the Death card that came out with the Ten of Swords. Something is definitely over. It is done and over with, and that means things are changing in a very big, beautiful way. I just heard a big, beautiful way. You may have some doubts and fears about this, but there is something that you need to do. I think you're facing the harsh reality of a situation that is never going to be the same. And it feels like, yeah, there's some worries about this. You know, there is something new. For every ending, there's a new beginning. So there's something that you need to do to even stand up for yourself, to stand in your own truth and your own power, to have confidence in yourself and even in your decision making. Some unresolved past disappointments may still be lingering here today. Unresolved issues that it's time to wrap it up because you got places to go and people to be. I just heard not just people to meet, but somebody to be. Your future self is on the other side of all of this waiting for you. So that's what I'm seeing so far. So good. I think someone's worried, really deeply ruminating on all of this here. Let's get a little bit more about this Seven of Wands. You know what? Let's take this reading a layer deeper because we see facing that something is ended, that you need to do something in the face of some kind of ambiguity as well. Like there's a decision or a choice that needs to be made. And it's not entirely clear what that answer is. I think you're facing some kind of consequences or outcome to a decision that maybe you've already made. Yeah, like you did what you needed to do, and now you're facing the reality of something is ending because of a choice that you already made for somebody. That's an answer, or that's a message. Like you do something here, and then you face facing the fact that something is definitely over. Because you had the courage to end it, perhaps, or you have the courage to live in your truth, to accept your own reality and express yourself openly and honestly. And now you have to face maybe resolving some kind of issue of something that has ended badly or has ended in a painful way, or just, you know, you may even be afraid of some kind of ending here. It feels kind of scary. There may be some negative thinking. I do feel a lot of negative thinking associated with this, negative expectations. I feel like we've been getting this message a lot lately. Perhaps your expectations are changing. Perhaps, you know, you're starting to realize you made the right choice after all, or okay, wow, look at this. Two of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Four of Wands. There is a beautiful relationship here that you want. You want this person and they want you. There's a lot of mutual desire, trust, respect, caregiving, love. There's a lot of love here, affection and attraction. Okay. And this relationship is going deeper, is growing stronger. And it's because you've expressed yourself, your desires, your love, your care, and because you've been open to receiving this love as well. Someone's offering you love, a partnership, protection. So there's a new phase of this relationship that's opening up. Let's look at the Seven of Cups a little bit deeper, because that was associated with the Seven of Wands. There's the King of Wands. Okay, masculine fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Walking away from some heartbreak, suffering, and sorrow, and going towards stability and security. And man, there is some fear of the unknown going on here. Trying to get a mastery over the fear. Trying to overcome the fears, to do something anyway that you know that needs to get done. But it is certainly not easy. And it's almost like you have to face a certain consequence or a certain outcome. No, facing a situation without knowing ahead of time how it's going to go. Even though it looks like there's a lot of healthy, good energy, good vibes are coming through, there does seem to be some kind of issue here. So someone, maybe this King of Wands, wants to offer you some love. Yeah, look at this. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. So yeah, this may be a new lover or a new relationship or a new beginning in a relationship after something has already ended, because something has ended. Or maybe accepting this love, accepting this offer, this relationship into your life, enjoying this lover, right? Doing, because it is in alignment with your personal truth, expressing your desire to be with this person and receiving their desire to be with you, and the offer and the love and the everything that comes along with it, the new beginning, the new path opening up, is going to cause an ending. Let's look at, I want to know a little bit more about this King of Wands though. Maybe just get like one more about him. What's his deal? What's his deal? Who is this King of Wands to you? It's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's someone who's taking the lead. It's someone who's taking the initiative. Empress is here. Taurus, Libra, Aries, the Emperor. Oh my goodness. This is like your future spouse. Or this is someone who has a vision of the future of the two of you creating a new life together. This is your divine counterpart. Could have Aries placements. The Sun in Aries, Venus in Aries could be important here as well. We saw Mars in Aries before too, so there could be like a conjunction between Mars and Venus in your charts, your birth charts. Wow. A very masculine figure too, because I see 3 + 3 + 4 is 10, which would be the number 1, which is a very masculine, assertive number. It's also about unity as well. This is someone who sees the two of you building a beautiful creative life together, like creating something comfortable and stable, beautiful and secure, very loving, very protective. Yeah. Okay. Providing a sense of security where you can provide a sense of support for each other. Security and support, love and commitment. Okay, so this is what's on this person's mind, and maybe you're not sure, like you have questions about this. They could also have Venus and Virgo in their chart. Venus and Virgo. This person could be independently wealthy, or they have some kind of resources that they want to share. Look at this. Look, oh my gosh, 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups. The Lovers, the Empress again, and then the Strength card. So we have Gemini, we have Libra and Taurus, like I said. We also have Leo here. We have Mercury in Virgo. We have Jupiter in Pisces, and actually Mars in Pisces as well, which is interesting, balance of opposites. So this is someone who is self-made, who goes there's something about going at their own pace, giving and receiving in equal measure. Someone with a lot of gratitude and a lot of free time and a lot of wealth and abundance to share. So there's sharing of love and wealth and abundance. This looks great. Like, this relationship is everything that you want. It's happy, it's safe, it's secure, it's long-term. It's like, I don't even know what to say. I'm like speechless right now because of the spread that's in my left hand. This is just, so this relationship is fruitful, loving. There's a lot of care and prosperity, and it's just emotionally and spiritually, as well as physically and financially. All of the above. Very creative, prosperous, abundant. What more can I say? So that's what this person has in their mind, and they want to collaborate with you and work together, and there's a, you know, a commitment to grow. They want to make plans with you. Okay. It's there's a sense of not being very materialistic though. That's an interesting message. I just saw a real glimpse of that. Like, I saw the King of Pentacles, 2 of Swords, and the Devil, and it was like, yeah, we want peace and prosperity, but we don't want to be overly materialistic. Like, this person may have resources, but materialism is not their motivating factor. It's like they don't love money for its own sake. They love the freedom that comes with it. There's a sense of freedom and independence with this person. I want to get a little bit more though, because I mean, it just seems very healthy. This person's healthy. Ace of Pentacles, the Chariot. I mean, this is the path that's opening up, and it's preparing you. Whatever this is, that moment that you're in right now, whatever this ending is for you, is preparing you for the new beginning. This is a transformation. It may not be easy. Being born is not easy. The rebirth process can be very uncomfortable. Being born in the first place, birth can be painful, right? And messy. And so, yeah, there's a sense of mastering the emotions, mastering the fears, having a vision for the future, having this opportunity in your hands. I'm curious about the Nine of Pentacles again, though, because I feel like there's something I'm missing. Four of Swords, someone's like really quiet, maybe very humble. There's something about humility and gratitude and being very fortunate, but also being very intelligent, making smart decisions. So this person may be very fortunate and humble, and they have a lot of gratitude for the things that they do have. They may be like a business owner, an entrepreneur, or they work from home. There's a sense of being very natural too, maybe a nature lover. Very natural, healthy, beautiful, attractive, abundant, relaxed. They like to sort of take it easy. Good things take time, and they know this. They know good things take time, and they're very patient. They just like to relax and enjoy their hobbies and their interests. This person might be retired, or they just live a very sort of leisurely existence. This is leisure. It's health, it's leisure, it's abundance, it's having more than enough and being very grateful and making good choices when it comes to resources. So this person's good with money, but again, like money was not... Knight of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. Like, seriously. Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. Very creative when it comes to the way that they make money or invest the money. Making an investment. The money is not a problem for this person at all. I think they have plenty of that. And so this idea that it's not about the money, it's about the freedom, or it's about the creativity, or it's about the vision. It's about the dream. They don't really care about that. Okay, I get it. So let's, yeah, they want you for you. Now we have the Six of Cups coming out to clarify. So this is something to do with the past. There's also a sense of like innocence. Oh my gosh, did you see that fly out? I wonder if that got caught on camera. Did you see how I went and like split the deck? Lovers, Page of Pentacles, Three of Cups, and these two cards just like flew out. High Priestess and the Three of Pentacles just flew out. But I was going to say, it's like, I'm going to put these right here for a second. Let me put these to the side because I feel like those are, okay, so there's a sense of like purity or innocence that sometimes comes along with the Six of Cups. And here's someone giving you something because it pleases them, because it makes them happy to see you happy. Maybe they've seen you at your worst. They saw you hitting that rock bottom. And here they come giving you some kind of love, giving you pleasure, giving you what it is that you desire. There's intimacy, and yeah, it's about the intimacy, it's about the pleasure. And then I saw the Lovers, which is the relationship, the attraction, the compatibility, the Page of Pentacles, which is like learning and studying, like they learn you, they want to know more about you. Also, there's that offer, that giving, a very giving generosity. And then the Three of Cups is like, this is like your best friend. You guys are excited. You guys are having a good time and sharing, yeah, like sharing your feelings, sharing food, sharing like gifts. Okay, giving gifts. Okay. Sharing ideas. Something that you're creating together, creating something new together, and you're enjoying it very much, and there's a celebration, and it's fun, and it's uplifting, and you guys really are getting to know each other, and the more you know each other, the more you like each other, something like this. Okay. I feel like this person is very focused on, they're growing their finances and their wealth, but they're really kind of quiet about it too. Let me look at something here. Because, okay, I feel like there's a real rush. Like there's so much coming all at once. And I also feel like this High Priestess and the Three of Pentacles kind of reminds me of the Nine of Pentacles too. Oh, which is interesting because 9 is 3 to the second power. So 9 is 3 times 3. Interesting, because the High Priestess is number 2, 3 of Pentacles number 3. 3 to the second power is 9. Okay, intuitive collaboration. You guys have a very deep understanding and respect for yourselves and each other. Someone does like to work alone, but is still sharing ideas and like, opening up and sharing these ideas. There are some things that just can't be put into words. Someone's trying to put things into words. They're wholeheartedly dedicated to the plan. Let me see something here. Gradual progress, duty to oneself, and self-confidence. Very confident in the plan, ready to give and receive, ready to work steadily, engaged totally, no longer holding back, setting full energy toward achieving this. The affirmation is, I am now ready to give everything and receive everything. And that kind of reminds me of the Three of Pentacles too, because it's all about giving and receiving. Everything that happens today serves my growth. The more I give, the more I receive. So if it's true that the more you give, the more you receive, then to give everything is to receive everything. This feels like a soul contract. This feels like a soulmate. Yeah, like this feels like giving and receiving everything. I'll give you everything if you give me everything. All they really want is commitment. All they really want is loyalty and like dependability. And I feel like this person is actually kind of emotionally cautious, but they do feel kind of excited or eager or very confident about the connection with you. Very confident about this. And so if you say yes to this, if you go into this and speak up about what you want and how you feel and what you desire and speak the truth, I think that there's going to be a very deep understanding between you. I think it's going to clear up some kind of questions that need to be answered. I think it's going to end some kind of chapter in your life that honestly, it might kind of already be over anyway. And I think despite some of your fears or apprehensions, maybe some negative thinking, maybe even a broken heart, there's a lot of positivity that's going to come into your life. Yeah. Maybe you're afraid of having your heart broken. Maybe you've already had your heart broken in the past. That could have been this, like you've had your heart broken before in the past. And here we have the Hanged Man. And it's almost like you kind of have to surrender and let it go and trust the process and kind of let go of that and maybe see some things differently and reframe this interaction in your mind. Letting go of the fear, letting go of the need perhaps of control, to have control over the outcome, because I don't think that you do. And maybe that sort of scares you too. Like there's a lot of uncertainty, but there's a necessity of breaking through some old behavior patterns from the past. It's the end of a situation or relationship which is stuck, and it's time to let it go, give it up, and surrender. Learn to see in a new way and break through the old patterns. Oh yeah, talk about being stuck. I mean, Ten of Swords, that's pretty stuck. Like, there's no getting up from that. This guy in the Ten of Swords cannot get up. It's actually kind of overkill. There's a lot going on here, right? I mean, how many swords does it really take? There's 10. Someone might want to get some acupuncture or a massage, by the way. That could help you releasing stuck energies in your body. It may be very physical, the way that the energy is stored in your body, and you might want to do some yoga, some energy work, some Reiki could be helpful here. And just to invite the positive into your life, like being ready now and open to inviting the positive into your life, because this connection can be really good for you. That's what I see. This connection could be really good for you. Say yes to life. Say yes to yourself. Say yes to the end of a situation and become free of the old ensnarements. It's death, but it's also resurrection. It's transformation. These are external changes in your life, but I think that there are internal correlates to these external changes. Are you now ready? Are you ready to make these changes, these necessary changes? Are you ready to accept the pain that may come with the loss of the old? To give everything is to receive everything. I think you already know the answer. I think the answer is hiding in plain sight. And all it really takes is your awareness. It's like calling you back to awareness. Let's get you an oracle. Shall we get you an oracle? I'll get you one from this. We'll read it from the book. Sky Daddy. So this is about the sun. It's like the sun card. Okay? And it's like worshiping the sun, being in tune with the sun. And it cycles. Where's my book? Oh, it's on the floor. Sky Daddy. Okay, let me see. I'm opening the book. The sun is the supreme archetypal patriarch, fearsome in its power but gentle enough to nurture life, a source of consistency, dependability, and routine, mighty in all it does, its jubilation and exuberance, its sorrow and its rage, shining, energizing, and scorching indiscriminately. To worship Sky Daddy is to let the sunshine cup your face, to work in the garden, to find shapes in the clouds, to feel peace in a sunset. Those who have endured a dark night of the soul know that this is sacred. Oh, so it's like, here comes the light after all of this darkness, the light coming into your life. The sun also rules Leo, so we have more Leo energy here as well. And it's a very intense energy, right? Fearsome but gentle, nurturing, consistent, dependable, very strong and mighty, jubilation and exuberance, its sorrow and its rage. Everything that this energy does is very intense. It's like very bold, saturated colors, but it brings so much light and love and warmth into your life, especially after a dark night of the soul, when perhaps you've been going through these changes in your life and now you're not going to have to be stuck in that situation anymore. And if you're willing to work together and have confidence in the plan and listen to your inner voice when it comes to giving and receiving in this relationship, I think this person is ready to give you everything. But I also think that there's an expectation of reciprocity. And if you want to receive everything, then you're going to need to give everything. I think that's one of the messages here. That's what it feels like. I do feel like there's a clairvoyant, intuitive understanding between the two of you of the work that needs to be done and everything, you know, that you guys want to do together. Let me see. Powerful, beautiful. Strong. I also feel like there's an increase of self-confidence and independence. It's healing. It feels very healing to accept yourself and to share with others. The more you accept yourself and share with others, the deeper the clarity of your perceptions will come. You find the fertile oasis in the innermost reaches of your being. Okay. And you now have access to intuitive power. So maybe you've been doing some kind of spiritual work, and this person does too, or something like this, or you're sharing this spiritual work, or this is a part of the message somehow for you today, to continue to pursue that, to develop your spiritual gifts, and to share those spiritual gifts with this person or with others in general. Because the more you give to this, the more you invest in this, the more that you dedicate and commit to this, the more you will receive, the more that will grow out of it and come from it. All right, I'm going to leave it there for you today, Taurus. That's what I've got, okay? Trust your sky daddy to bring love and light into your life. I love that for you. That's really good. Like, we started off the reading today with some confusion and darkness and having to face a harsh reality, but there's so much love and connection and desire and intimacy, and then there's this commitment, and it grows, and something that you do together becomes prosperous and uplifting, and it's so blessed, and you're so happy with it, but you're going to have to accept something is over, or accept the fear and the pain that comes from an ending or a transformation that may be difficult for you, but there's regeneration on the other side, and you're able to see things differently. So you may want to reframe this ending as a new beginning, and just kind of focus on that, inviting that positivity into your life, and remaining balanced and secure and confident in yourself and in your intuition and in your plans together and in this collaboration together, that the more you give to this, the more you're going to get out of it. And it's not all about the money either. Like, in this reading today, I keep getting this thing that's like, it's not about the money, it's about the spiritual connection, it's about the emotional connection, it's about the intimacy, it's about the love, it's about the growth, it's about the creativity, like creating something together, making something together. So the money is a tool that can facilitate that creativity, but it's all about the vision. And that's what this person really wants, and that's what it seems like you really want too. Or you could think of it that way, because it's time to let go of an old way of thinking about things and to receive something that gives you so much joy, and to share so much joy and love and connection with this person, and allow it to take you where you're meant to be. Gonna leave it there for you today, Taurus. Hope this was helpful and of service. Let me know. I love this idea of the flow. Like, the flow is always flowing, right? The river is always flowing. It's going to flow before the reading. It's going to flow after the reading. That energy is always flowing, and we can dip ourselves into it. We can dip our cup into it. We can dip our toes into it and see what we can pull out. So this is what we've pulled out for you today. Gonna leave it there. Email for a personal, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay. Bye.